going on? Oh, I just realized my mic has not been muted this whole time. Hold on 1 second. Testing 1 2 3. Testing. I think the mic is fine. But let me just bring this down a little bit. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna get started here. What's up, everyone? Been a little bit since the last stream, but we are going to do something really cool today. I've been seeing a lot of streams of people, Ludwig, XQC, all these people trying to learn how to make music, and I thought it would be a really cool opportunity to try to do that with some of my friends, So we've got a few people lined up. First one on the docket here is Vorlo, and I'm gonna go ahead and bring him in here. Let me just check with him. Okay. Yeah, hope everyone's having a good weekend. And let's bring the music down, turn that off a little bit. Okay. Let me just wait on Vorlo here. But yeah, so we're going to be... Hey, Kilburn, welcome. Vorlo, welcome to your own stream chat. And Silent Otter, welcome. Yeah, it's going to be a fun one. Okay, cool. I'm going to undeafen, and here we are. Okay, are you there?
Hey.
Cool. Let me I'm gonna bring up your volume because I think we are gonna need to do that. And let me actually I'm gonna just set my mic gain real quick for a second, so just be patient for one moment.
No problem.
Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Okay, it's gonna be... Oh, it's still coming through actually, never mind. Okay, it's just gonna set the gain here properly so that it's gonna maximize my voice level.
I know what none of that means, so
okay.
Yeah.
No, it's all good. It's just doing its thing right now, and it'll be ready soon. And testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. And it doesn't seem to have worked. Okay. Well, there we go. Oh, I think that's better. Okay. So let me switch over to the main view here so everyone can see what I'm seeing. So this is Vorlo's screen. So he's working on clearly a masterpiece, not the demo track at all, obviously.
I've definitely just created this music here.
He just made it, and this is his first song ever. So clearly...
I produced Madonna's... What is it? I'll Be Your Madonna.
Oh, I was going to say, I don't think Madonna is in... the FL Studio trial, but I could be wrong. I don't know. Okay, cool.
Dang.
Well, that would be a big catch for them, I think, to get Madonna included in that.
That'd be sick.
Yeah. Cool. Well, so this is the demo thing. But if you want to just start from scratch and just get right into it, and I can sort of teach you as we go, or whatever you want. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah. We can start from scratch for sure.
So in the top left where it says file, just click that and do I can't see your menus. Okay, so I think it's like file and then new from template.
From template?
Yeah. Okay. And then do let me see. Go to new from template, minimal, and then basic 808 with limiter.
Oh, okay, cool. All right.
Okay, cool. So now we're in a basic project with a limiter on the master. So, okay, I know I'm just like saying words. Do you want
this makes sense?
Yeah, exactly. What kind of... So, do you want to try to make Mexican music? I don't know.
Yeah.
The style. Okay. Okay, I say we start with drums then, because I think that there are some pretty good drums that are included in the trial. So,
hell yeah.
Do me a favor, on the left side, see how there's that big list? Okay, go down to packs. Yep. And let's see. Yeah, we can just start with drums right there. And so okay, so for context, this left part is the browser. This is basically how you find sounds, right?
Okay.
So oh wait, hold on. My chat is not showing up on the screen. Why is my chat not showing up on the screen? Hold on one moment. Oh, there we go. Okay, let's get this over here. Sorry. Okay, there we go. So if you click through these folders like cymbals, hats, kicks, so these are obviously like the different drums. And these are how you will basically find the sounds that you want to use, and then you can bring them into on the right here where I'm trying to figure out how to point it out. Like it's the window that says channel rack at the top. That's yeah. So this is where you drop all the sounds basically to use.
Okay.
So I'm not sure actually what kinds of sounds are like available that are like Mexican sound. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to like. So if you click cymbals.
Yeah.
Let's just see.
Just click it.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. So they've got like a few different things. Actually, cymbals are like kind of a finishing thing. Let's go to the next one. Let's go down to hats.
Okay.
Okay. So if you click on any of these, it'll just preview it. So it'll just like play it. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, exactly. So these are all kind of like the.
Okay.
Yeah, like the drum machine kind of sounds. But if you go down a little bit more to like the groove GRV.
Groove. Okay.
Yeah, like those are probably a little bit more useful. So
yeah, okay.
I would say just drag in like find like a couple hi-hat sounds here that you want to use, and then we'll just go through like the kick and the snare and stuff and just bring it in. And so what you want to do is you want to basically drag it once you find one you like, and just drag it right underneath where it says 808 snare, just in that little gray space underneath that.
Okay.
In the channel rack, and that'll make a new one. Perfect. There you go.
Cool.
So yeah, if you find one you like, just bring it in, and we'll go from there.
How many?
I would say just let's just start with 2 there. Yeah, that's probably fine. Yeah, and then yeah. So now kicks. You can find a good sounding kick that you like.
Out of any of them?
Yeah. Just listen to them all, see what you like. Just pick one, I would say, for the kick.
Well, I'll have like a what's it called? Like a techno to it, like these.
Yeah. What about that?
That I was like, that definitely is not in any music that I know.
Yeah.
Man, they gotta do all this.
What do you mean?
Like they gotta go through all these beats.
Oh yeah, no. This process is like most of music making. Not most of it, but like, yeah. Okay, cool. So we got the kick there. And then go down to snares, and we'll do the percussion after that.
Okay. Hell yeah, that's like right there.
Cool. And now go to percussion.
Percussion.
Yeah.
Okay.
And there are quite a few options here that I think will come in handy. So feel free to listen through. Some of them are obviously like electronic kind of, but yeah, cowbell. Always need more cowbell, you know.
Always. Conga?
Yeah, those are like, so the 707, 808, 909, those are kind of like electronic. Those are based on the drum machines.
Okay.
But some of the stuff that's like FPC, this stuff is going to be more organic, you know, real instruments. Yeah, like the kabasa and the tambourine. If you want to, I mean, it could be whatever.
No, that's actually really good.
Yeah.
Can I take out this cowbell?
Yeah, if you drag it onto that cowbell, if you drag the new one onto it, like directly on top, it'll just replace it. There you go.
Okay, cool. I should be good, right? How many should I put?
I would say that this is a good start. This is a good start. So, okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna try to just make a little starter beat thing.
Okay.
The first four things on the channel rack are the 808 kick, clap, hi-hat, snare. If you want to just try seeing what those sound like, if you all those little squares next to it, like the sequencer is what that's called.
People literally have never seen this level of parasocial.
This area? Or sorry, this area?
Yeah, those things. Yeah, the steps.
Oh, okay.
So if you click in those, it'll activate them, and right-clicking will deactivate. And this is basically like a musical bar. So here, do me a favor and press play at the top. Or you could press spacebar to play, obviously.
Spacebar.
Yeah. And try just in the first 4 rows, try just like filling in by clicking. Yeah. So you can see. So you can sort of see how it's moving now, like the time. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
And yeah. So you can sort of just get a feel for like how it works. Like I said, you can right click to delete it if you decide that you don't want one of the notes. Yeah. So like, what kind of are you thinking? Like 4 kicks, like, you know, boom, 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 like that, or did you want to do more of like a boom, boom, boom? You know what I mean?
I guess something very I want to do something kind of like low tempo, but like
that I was gonna ask. So if you want to right click at the top where it says 130 at the very top of the screen, yep. And if you right click it, there should be an option to tap tempo. Let me just see. Yeah, so in the top right of that window that pops up, just
tempo,
tap. Yeah. And then it'll bring up a little window where you can just click it.
Okay.
And click it to the tempo that you want, and that'll set the tempo. So
you can hit tap?
Yeah. If you hit tap, and then it'll bring up a little thing. And we can't see it on this end, but yeah, if you just click that, it'll sort of set the tempo to whatever you're like tapping the beat.
Oh, okay.
So just sort of feel something in your head and like, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, so that's right about 113 beats per minute at the top there. So yeah. So the reason I was asking about the kick is that's probably the easiest way to sort of like if you wanted to make something that was like kind of like 4, you know, boom, 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 something like that, then there's a very easy way to do that, which is just if you right click on where it says minimal kick 11, if you right click on the name and then press 4 on your keyboard.
Oh, 4. Yeah,
okay. Yeah, so it fills out every 4 beats.
Fills out every 4 beats.
So if you were to play this now, you can hear what it sounds like. Just boom, 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 boom. Yeah. So yeah, so as you can see, so this is sort of like the 4 beats. So
Yeah.
if you wanted to, for example, do like a common one is with the snare on okay, here. So right click on the snare that you have now, just right click on both of those, or sorry, right click on the 2 white squares that you have already.
Squares.
Yeah, so just right click on each of those. I'll tell you which squares to fill in for a quick beat. So left click on the 4th one. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then over another 2, and then do another one. Okay. There you go. And then do the same thing. So for the next part, do right there, and then
oh, sorry.
yeah, there you go. So now if you play this, I don't know if this is obviously a common beat type. I don't know if that's what you're going for.
Okay.
So yeah, now I would say feel free to just sort of mess around with the other instruments or the other tracks to going with this groove, you know what I mean? Well, you don't have to use the first 4 if you don't want to, because those are more electronic, hip hop. But the other ones that you dragged in, we can just sort of feel around what works. But I think it's important to get kind of that foundation of the kick and the snare, that's obviously the main driving thing, and then you can bring in the percussion and the hi-hats and stuff. But yeah, feel free to just mess around a little bit.
And then so we're gonna add a lot of cowbell. This is gonna be a cowy song.
Yes.
I'm a musician.
Yeah.
So
yeah. No,
so
I mean,
this is crazy. This is nice.
And honestly, this is the kind of thing that when I do this, it goes through many iterations, right? So this process will take me 30 minutes just to get a good beat going and get all the little things. So feel free to just, I mean, that's part of even
what do you
myself.
Look for? I guess hummability, or what is it that you typically look for in a beat?
Yeah. So
perfection, where everything has to be the same over and over again, or added.
No, so yeah, so definitely you want to go for I mean, this is something we'll sort of, this is more advanced stuff, getting into variation and things like that. My approach is kind of you want just enough ear candy to make it have a groove set up and have it be interesting, because you could just do kick, hi-hat, clap, you could just do that, and that's very simple. But then you add in little percussion where it's stuff like that, where it's kind of that probably wasn't coming through my mic very well on Discord, but stuff like that where it just it spices it up a little bit, and then every 4 bars or something, or every 8 bars you'll do something a little bit different, or every just giving it structure, right, so that you don't get lost in the repetitiveness, because that's a big thing, is if you have a very basic beat where it's just it'll get you'll lose where you are in the music if you're just listening to it and you just kind of stop paying attention for a second, and then you try to get back in. It's oh, where are we? What beat are we on?
Right.
So yeah, it's really important for the feel to have that different stuff. But that I'm describing advanced techniques, and that's sort of how I approach it. But I would say for now we can just focus on this one bar, and once we have a good thing going, we can put it into the playlist, which is the big window on the right, and then we'll add some other instruments and sounds. So, yeah. If you want to, I was going to say that hi-hat at the top, if you want to do also every 4 bars or every 4 beats on that one. So same as the kick, yeah.
Okay. That one is this one.
Yeah.
And then pretty much all 4 kicks. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
So let's. So also you can click and drag. So on that second hi-hat, or yeah, that one, if you just click and drag from the first square all the way to the end, you can see what that does.
From the first one.
Yeah. So you just fill it in. Oh, I think you accidentally removed one of the kick drums in the minimal kick in that row. I think you accidentally clicked on that third one is missing. Yeah.
This.
Yes, yeah, right there. Cool.
Okay.
Yeah. So here,
cool.
I'll teach you a little advanced thing here. So click on see where that little green highlighted thing is. Okay.
Yeah.
Click the one right above that, next to the hi-hat thing. Okay. Now in the top right of this channel rack window, click the one more over. Yep, click that. So these are basically the volume levels of each of these notes. So you can drag a curve, or you can set these like manually, like one by one. But I would say, drag like a little curve and see how that sounds like with your mouse.
Like a up and down?
Yeah, or like any. You could just do like any little pattern. Just there you go. And now play it back and see how that sounds.
Okay.
So it gives it a little variation, a little bit of. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. So you can just sort of get like a little groove going there. That's pretty fun too, to mess around with.
Yeah, no, that's very interactive. That's really cool.
Yeah. And another thing you could do, so also at the top of where it says channel rack, to the right of that, there's that little circular that. So that is the swing amount. So if you turn that up a little bit, here, press play actually, or press spacebar. Yep. And now turn it up to about 50%.
This is weird. Like it's like up and down.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's true. Yeah. So the circular things, it's just you drag it up to make it increase and drag it down to decrease. But
I was like trying to make it a circle.
You have to get used to it. Yeah. But yeah, so it's just up and down. But yeah, so you can hear how that changes the groove. So like at 0% all the way at the bottom, it's like. So this is full swing.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Which is a little bit.
Yeah, no, that's cool.
Yeah, I would say I don't know what I usually never go past like 30 or 40%, which is pushing it, but anything past that feels a little bit too like swingy. Yeah, this is like the perfect swing amount. So so swing is so you know how when you listen to pop music and it's just like it's just like very straight, like it's like locked into a grid kind of. It feels very
for sure.
Straight. So it's basically straight versus swing. So swing is what you hear in jazz, where it's like has that little bit of like groove and swing. So you can hear like if you bring that knob all the way to 0, you can hear that it's very like play it back. And then if you turn it up to like 50%, like it's got that little like movement.
Yeah.
Especially in the cowbell, you can hear that.
That is crazy how you can like quickly see what instrument it is that it's pushing.
Oh yeah, that's the other thing. Yeah, so those little like highlighted bars that I was telling you about to click. Yeah, those light up when it. Yeah, so it's really cool to be able to see everything like come together like that. So, do you want to try a different?
Yeah.
Do you want to try a different snare? Because I think that could maybe be a little bit more, I don't know, it sounds like it's not quite matching the rest of the,
Yeah.
the rest of the sound. So yeah, just on
How
the
do you
left.
play this? How it sounds.
Yeah, so if you click that,
Uh-huh.
so this is basically the channel window. If you click on that waveform right at the bottom of that window, yep, so that just previews it, basically plays it back.
Okay.
So if you want to go back to the browser on the left there,
Okay.
yeah, and go to snares,
There's.
and let's see if we can find. Yeah, these are more like electronic. These ones. There's a lot.
Am I thinking like different? This also sounds very, very Latin X.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say like since we're probably not going to be doing any like the really advanced stuff is when you start getting into like adding, like compression and limiting and stuff like that, like very like ways that you can make the sounds sound like, bigger, punchier or whatever. Since we're probably not going to get into that because that's like pretty advanced, I would just find a sound that sounds like ready to go kind of. That's a big thing, is like kind of ready to go sounds that you don't need to really do anything to to make them sound good. Obviously we can get into like just adjusting the volume of all of them to make it sound right, but yeah,
I don't know what would, like, is it like a different? Definitely not this one, right?
Yeah. I think there was one up above all those G ones, the GRVs. Let's here. Wait. I think FPC Snare 5 was pretty good. Let me hear that one. That's also kind of. Go up a little bit more to. Let's listen. Oh yeah, that Ambass snare. You could try that. Just drag that onto the So let's listen. I don't know. What do you think? It's your song.
I do not hear it whatsoever.
You don't hear
it? Is crazy how you're like.
Oh, hear the difference?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
Like. Okay, I hear it a little bit more.
Yeah. Also, a shortcut to replacing. So, see how right now your snare channel is the one that's highlighted in that little green box. If whatever track is highlighted like that, if you wanted to do a quick replace of that instead of dragging it on, you can just. Do you have a mouse with a middle click button?
Yeah.
Okay, you can just middle click on a sample that you like, and it'll just replace it. So you can literally just press play and do that in real time and just middle click to try things out. Ooh, that was kind of that short one. I don't know, but yeah. See how that one just sounds kind of like hollow, the FPC Snare 2. It's kind of just like.
Oh. No, I think you're right. This one just sounds natural.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Cool. Yeah, I think that's a pretty good beat. Do you want to move on to like adding like bass, for example?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So here's what I'll have you do. So in the big window on the right, this is basically like, think of it like a how do I describe it? Think of it like just a canvas where you can just like put things, and
Uh-huh.
the only thing that really matters is like the horizontal axis, which is, time. Like you're building
Yeah.
out a song, kind of, So so see how like every 4 lines, it's like built into groups of 4. The like shading in that window where it's kind
Yeah.
of like light and dark. Yeah, in the right window actually. So see how like in the playlist on the right side of your screen.
Yeah,
See
same
how
here.
it's so oh cool. So it's already set to the brush thing. So just drag basically from the start of that. So yeah, right there. Yep. And just drag until you have 8 of those. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So just delete those last 2.
Oh.
Yeah. Sorry. Right click on it to delete it. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
And then left click in that, like in the blank space. Here. Do Control A to like select it all.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And then in the sort of like darker space, where you have like hover over the sorry, hover over the pattern.
Okay.
Thing. Yeah. And move your cursor to the left a little bit more. Okay, perfect. On that, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there you go. And yeah, you just need one more at the end to make it like okay, perfect.
Awesome.
Now now we just have like the 8 bars, and we can do like bass with that. So see at the top where it says pattern 1, at the like above the, yeah, so above that, go up a little bit more. Up a little more.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So click
Okay.
click the plus. Cool. And then just hit enter. Yeah. So now we have a new pattern, which is like a new little self-contained thing.
Okay.
What I'm gonna have you do is I'm gonna have you click the plus at the bottom of the channel rack.
Right.
So underneath all the drums. Or sorry, underneath
This-
like the Kabasa thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's a plus there. Yep.
Oh, okay.
And let me see what I can have you use. Let me just I have it open on my end too. Let's have you pick is there a thing called Sytrus, Sytrus?
Citrus.
Oh, is yours categorized? It might be split up
Yeah,
in
it's
categories.
under like Miss.
Okay.
Patcher Sampler.
Okay. See if you can find Sytrus, because I don't know where it would be categorized.
Citrus. I don't see us.
Actually-
Citrus. Okay. Yeah, it was just spelled weird.
Yeah. Sytru.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. So and okay, so your typing keyboard is on, which means that if you type, like just, I don't know, random letters, it'll play notes. Yep. There you go. So it's set up in a certain way, but like a musical keyboard, but it's kind of hard to learn. So it's like 2 rows basically. Yeah. So this is just sort of so you can like test the sound and like hear what it sounds like.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I just realized I was gonna have you right click on the top of this top right of this window where it says presets.
Uh-huh.
But that'll bring up like a huge thing probably, right? Like
Yeah, too big.
Yeah. It's I just did it on my computer. It's just enormous. Okay. I don't know if I should have you try to search for something here. But there is a really good sound that I want you to use.
As long as it's not like misspelled
Yeah.
purposefully.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna send you because I just realized it's actually not in there. So let me send you on Discord a file that you can then just drag in. Okay. Okay, so I just sent you a file. If you download that and then drag that.
Oh my god, here we go with the virus links.
No.
So drag that into the.
So drag it in underneath where it says, or actually you can drag it onto Citrus. So that little orange box that's underneath the Kabasa in the channel rack window. Yeah.
Drag it into there.
Yep.
Okay,
There you go. Perfect.
cool.
Boom. So now try playing some notes.
So
So this is just like a pretty basic, like, bass type sound. But I like it because it sounds kind of realistic and it's,
yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. So if you want to right click on so in the channel rack where you just dragged that thing onto, right click that where it says like, funky ... where you just dragged the thing onto. Yeah, right click that and then click. Oh yeah.
Oh, right click it.
No, you're good. There you go. Yeah, right click the name and click piano roll.
Piano roll.
Yep. So okay, so now we're in the this is where like you compose stuff, right? So this is where you can create notes and chords and all sorts of cool things and melodies
Right.
and songs. So so scroll down in here because we're going to want to be working in these lower octaves with the bass. So
Okay.
I would say see where it says C2. Click just like create a note here. Okay, so that's a little bit too low. Let's go up to C3.
C3.
Okay, that's a little bit better. We're probably going to be wanting to work above C3, so like more in like the C4. Yeah, there we go. So so this is going to work the same visually. It's like very much the same way as the stuff we were just doing with the drums.
Yeah, on this side.
Yeah, where it's like, you got the grid and you got, the beats and things like that. So I would say just click around and like see if you want to go across 2 bars. So see at the top of this where it says like 1, 2, 3. It's like really small in that like dark strip.
This
one,
one.
2.
Here.
Yeah. So I would say work within those first 2 bars and just draw whatever you want. And we'll see how it sounds. And we can fix it up later. Okay.
There you go.
So what I will say with the bass is we want to be thinking very like straight, not straight in terms of like we want to be making sure that it's really only one note at a time. So make sure that vertically nothing's really like overlapping, right?
Okay,
so it's very much like a and then just cool. Okay, so now press play. Okay.
That's terrible.
No. It's a start for sure. Here, do me a favor. So click behind this window, like click back into the playlist. Yeah, perfect. Oh, you just switched back to pattern 1. Click on pattern 2. Yep, and now just do the same thing that we did with the pattern 1, where you sort of paint it across.
Okay.
Just so just click and drag across. Just do like a few. Yeah, there we go. We got 4, and then slide it over. Perfect. Okay. Now press Control A. Okay, perfect. So now press play and let's see how it sounds. Oh wait, sorry. You have to at the top, very top of the screen. It says Pat. Next
Pat?
next to the tempo. Remember where we set the tempo? At
Yeah,
the top. Yeah. So go to the left of that.
Okay.
And go up a little bit where it
Oh,
says Pat,
Pat right
and now
here.
click that, and it'll switch it to song mode. So
Okay.
basically, yeah, there we go. Here, press play.
Okay.
So okay,
Hey, all right.
there's one note that I would fix, and I think I think that should be it. So double click on the pattern 2. Yeah, there we go. See that where it says A4.
This one?
Yes. Bring that down 1. So just do. Yep.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay.
So now play it back. If you want to slide the G sharp, that one that you just made, or sorry, the one that you just made, drag that over 1. Yeah. If you want to bring that F4, the second one, so go over.
This one?
Yeah, that one. Bring that
Okay.
down 1. Let's see how that sounds. Let me think. I don't know how that could work, or it could be F. You could do either one.
You said F?
Oh, sorry, no, the one that you were just changing. So
Yeah.
bring that back. Whatever you just did, just bring that back. Yeah. So the one that you just changed that I told you to put down. The other one. Yeah.
Oh, this one.
Yeah, just bring that back up. If you wanted to, so this is sort of where like repetition, but also like catchiness comes in. So see what you have in that second part where it's like dun 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 dun.
Yeah.
If you wanted to make that same rhythm in the first bar, that'll make it feel more like
Like this?
or no. Yeah, bring that back to where it was. So the rhythm is going to be the timing of everything. So it's sort of horizontally. Yeah, so like for example, the F4 that you see, the first one that you have, or no, bring that back. Yeah. The first one that you have in the first bar.
Right.
Yeah, drag that over 1, like one little tick, or to the left. Sorry.
Opposite way?
Yeah, there we go. And then in that first bar, that G sharp.
First bar?
Yep, the G sharp over to the left a little bit, or yeah, that one. Drag that over to the left, also 1. Okay, so now let's see how this sounds. Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
I mean, this is something.
It is something.
All right, I'm jamming out. It's got me bobbing my head. I think that's good sign.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, I saw a funny TikTok the other day that was like, it was this drummer, and he was like, it was a challenge where it's like he did like progressively groovier and groovier beats, and the challenge was like, do not bob your head, like duet it and don't bob your head to it. And I'm not gonna lie, it was really hard not to just move my head. Like I was sitting there like stopping myself from like nodding my head to the beat.
Right.
It was so effective.
That's funny.
But yeah, I mean, hey, like this is I know it seems simple and it seems like it not like if you don't have musical knowledge, you feel like it's not real music, kind of, maybe, but it totally, like, I mean, I think in your case, like, you were clicking notes, and do you have musical knowledge, like, of any, like, instrument or, like, piano or anything like that?
No.
Okay. So I will say, I think you got lucky because the notes that you clicked out were, like, aside from that one note that I had you change, like, it actually sounds like it's very good. Like, it's in key and everything is, like an actual, like, bass line, kind of. So,
I'm the best, dude. Like, legit.
what's that?
I said I'm the best. Like,
Yeah.
easily. Yeah.
I mean,
I'm a musician by heart. You know.
yeah.
I just never done it. Just kidding.
No, I mean, honestly, that everyone starts somewhere, and I think that a lot of people, like, I don't know. In my case, I started with music at a very young age. Like, my parents had me playing piano when I was, like, 4 or
Yeah.
5 or something, and just ever since then, I've had music just constantly in my family. All of my family members are, like, musicians, so I was just kind of bound to become a musician too. But no, it's like, obviously people can learn how to, like, I didn't know how to do any of this shit. Let's see. I started in 2008. So what is that? 14 years ago? Yeah. 14 years ago I didn't know how to do any of this shit. So I was I knew music, but it's like it doesn't even really correspond that
I'm on the
much.
way there.
Yeah, I mean, So okay, well, do you want to keep going and see if we can add some other instruments?
Yeah, I got a little bit of time, but
Whatever time
yeah.
constraints.
We can do like the next step of this, and then
Yeah. And then I'll have you save it as an MP3 so you can just sort of listen to it.
I can release it on my
Yeah.
SoundCloud. And,
Exactly. Exactly.
There you go.
Okay, so on the left, that browser where we were looking for drums, see how it says instruments?
Yeah.
So let's do that. So let's do guitar. Let's add some guitar. And this is gonna be the same thing. You just drag it in underneath the other things. So let's do classical acoustic. Let's try that. So just drag that in there.
Okay.
And try playing this as well. Or oh wait, it's still set to the bass actually. Move this window over a little bit, just at the top. Yeah. Oh no, it is set to the guitar. Okay, so try playing on your keyboard again.
Okay.
So okay, obviously it's not, it's not gonna sound like a real guitar completely, but yeah.
Okay.
So let's do this in a new pattern. Let's do a separate one. So at the top, click that plus again to go to pattern 3. There you go. Hit enter. And so now, same thing. Yeah, right click on that to go to the piano roll. You can see how a lot of this is actually, like, once you sort of learn it and start to familiarize yourself, it's
all
pretty
like
repetitive. Yeah, it's pretty repetitive, like muscle memory kind of. So as you can imagine, I've been doing this for 14 years, and I just know it like the back of my hand now. But
yeah.
So I'm trying to think of how we want to do this part, because if you want to try just like clicking stuff in too.
Okay.
If we want to try maybe going up a little more higher, like the C5 area.
Okay.
Yeah, this is gonna make it sound a little bit more. Yeah. So this one also, because this is a guitar and it can play multiple notes together, in like the fairly high notes, you can feel free to experiment with like overlapping notes and things like that, and like things like that. So
okay.
Yeah. The bass line is the one that you want to keep kind of linear. Oh yeah, so we have to
Gotta go
paint
check.
this in. Yeah. Yep, here we go. Okay, so that's pattern 3. And yeah, so just drag. There you go. And then since those are already selected, you can just drag those over. Yep. Perfect. Perfect. Now let's Okay.
Oh, sorry, I got
No.
ahead.
No. I was going to say let's just listen, see how
Okay.
it came out.
Whoa, that's terrible.
Okay. Okay. We'll work with that though. Yeah, let's open the piano roll back up. So just
Piano roll. Oh, piano roll.
there we go. Let's see.
No.
So let's
No.
Yeah, so this is where it gets kind of complicated with like keys and making notes that are like in key. But let's so see these F sharps that you have, or the sharp, the like the sharp is like the, you know, hashtag like the pound key.
Yeah.
So F sharp. Let's bring those down to an F, both of those. So just drag it down one step.
This one?
Yes. And then there's another one in the second bar that you have there. Yep. So yeah, so then the other note that I would say to change is going to be see how you have those B's at the top, B5.
Yeah.
Let's bring those up to a C. C6. So just down one more. Yep, there you go. And the other one just up one as well. Okay, cool. Let's just play it, see how this sounds.
Okay.
So,
I don't
mean,
like that.
well, wait, dun. So you can drag, yeah, that G5 up one to a G sharp. And then, yeah. Or, I don't know. I mean, I think that sort of works. It, you know, considering we're starting from scratch here, I think.
Yeah.
That definitely works. But it's up, you know, it's up to you if you want to include that in the. We can also do if you wanted to do some basic like if we go to the piano, or well, I'll let you fiddle with this if you want for a second.
This sounds terrible.
Those D sharps, you're gonna want those to be like an E. So up one, yeah. And in the second bar also, you're gonna want to drag that up. Yeah, just so it's in key.
Should I have it like imitate? So like pretty much like roll over everything over.
Yeah, if you want to. Oh, like do like reverse
like
it.
Mirror it?
Yeah. Hey, you could try that. Oh, that could be cool.
I don't like this.
So that very last note, drag that up one.
This one?
Yeah. That's gonna sound cool.
I feel like there's too much of a.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
I feel like it shouldn't be like the same here. Like that.
Yeah, so if you bring that second, so bring that note down 2, and then the note underneath it, bring it down 1. What do you think of that?
I feel like it needs a little bit more like. Maybe just a single note, because I feel like it's giving it too much height.
Yeah. Yeah, once we start getting into like multiple note kind of things, like chords, it's definitely more complicated. But I just wanted to sort of see where that would land up, where that would end up, kind of.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
It's very off, but no.
So that A doesn't really fit in the. So
Yeah.
yeah. You can do like the C, the A sharp, the G sharp, or the G.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that
So-
sounds okay.
Yeah. Do you want to do so? Click back to the playlist real quick,
Yeah.
and let's so right click to delete the first 2 instances of that one, and the one after that. Yep. And for the pattern 2 there, right click to delete the first one. So this is sort of the basics of like how you makes like full songs. Is like you sort of layer things and like,
Introduce.
yeah, exactly. Introducing certain things and taking things out, whatever. So if you play this back, we'll just take a quick listen. So yeah, obviously you could extend this more if you wanted.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you gotta go, we can I can show you how to just save this to an MP3.
Yeah,
If you
for
wanna hear
sure.
it. Okay. So yeah, so you go to File and Export.
Uh-huh.
And then
MP3.
click MP3 file. And you just
Okay.
choose where you want to save it,
Oh, okay.
what you want to call it.
And then hit start.
Yes. Yeah. Cool. That's the sound that shows that it worked. And yeah, so now if you go to like check your files, it should be there.
Okay. Yeah, I see it here.
Cool. Cool. Well, for the FL Studio thing, like the project here,
Yeah.
I would say, because the demo you can save the project, but you can't like reopen it. So
Oh, really?
yeah, so you can either keep FL Studio open, and it'll just like that's actually how I used to do it. Is like I had the demo and I just would like keep it open and never turn off my
Forever?
computer. Well, just until I felt done with the song, and then I would like save the project
Right.
with the intent of like being able to open it once I buy it. Because
Oh, okay.
the demo you can save projects, but you can't open projects. And
Right. Okay.
And so the idea is like, oh, you can work on something in the demo, save it, make sure you have it, and then if you want to work on it again, you got to buy it. So
Right.
but it, it starts at like $100, so it's actually not too bad even for like a,
Yeah, no, that makes
like
sense.
if you're young and you're trying to get into it, it's actually like saving
Expensive.
some allowance money,
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, so if you want to come back to this and just like mess around more another time, you can keep it open, or you can just save the project,
Okay.
just like file save, and then close it out
Yeah.
and be done.
I don't know if I'll purchase it, but I'll save it.
Well, yeah. May as well save it. Just yeah.
Yeah. Oh, now it's like, dude, I got you $500. I got you.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, you wanted to work on this song again? Well, isn't that convenient for us? We can offer that for you. Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah. Cool. Well, yeah,
I appreciate it.
I'll let you go.
That was awesome.
This was super fun. This was like a good like test run because I've got some other people who are going to want to do this too, and
Yeah.
just being able to sort of walk through some of these things is really cool opportunity for me because I don't really work with people often that don't know anything about making music. Like almost all my friends make music.
Yeah, I'm a natural. I don't know.
Yeah. Cool. Well,
but yeah, no, that's awesome. Thank you.
Yeah. And have a good rest of your day and weekend. And
thanks. You too.
Catch up another time.
All
right.
Yeah,
everyone, that was Vorlo.
Sure. Bye, chat.
See ya, Vorlo.
See ya.
Cool. All right. That was Vorlo, everyone. Let me do this. Okay. That was Vorlo. Everyone, shout out to Vorlo. Let me just plug his Twitch here. Okay. So that was our first guest in the making music the making music series, teaching people how to make music series, teaching streamers how to make music specifically. So hope you guys liked that. I'm gonna do, honestly, I think I might do a DJ stream right now. So I'm gonna figure out how to get that set up. We're gonna do a DJ stream for maybe even a couple hours at this point. I think we could probably do that. And I just hope that I don't get like DMCA'd because actually, wait, okay. I need to look up how to do Twitch DJ stream DMCA. Twitch works to smooth over copyright relationship rather than getting your video. Okay, so the DMCA notice thing is what I'm concerned about because I don't want to get a DMCA strike. In our November, blah, blah, we need to. Okay. It's worth knowing a few things here. This became drastically more enforced in 2020, largely because of massive flock of DJs that moved to Twitch when the pandemic hit. This is a good sign for DJs and producers that use Twitch to stream regularly. Rather than getting your videos muted for copyright and building up copyright strikes without a great way of keeping track of them, you'll now be able to keep your eye on what footage breaks the rules and how often you're doing it. Okay, well, let me see what kind of copyright claims. I have 0 copyright strikes on my channel. Okay. I'm gonna do a DJ stream. So let me see. Keep in mind the copyright flags don't typically happen while you're streaming. Oh, Toxic, what's up? What do you mean what? I'm gonna do a DJ stream. What do you mean what? I have a DJ thing in my living room. So let's see. Keep in mind the copyright flags don't typically happen while you're streaming. You wouldn't be muted as you're playing a copyright track, but more often afterwards when the videos are saved to your profile. Conceivably, this new functionality around VODs could allow you to stream a set on your account, then unpublish that video so that it doesn't get muted afterwards. Okay. I think that's pretty fair. So I'm going to do that, I think. I think I'm going to go play some music. What do we think of that? I'm going to have to probably restart stream because I don't know how I can transfer it from my PC to my laptop. But yeah, let's do it. All right. I'm going to say peace here, but just I'll be right back with the DJ stream. All right. So hold tight. If you're watching, if you're in line, stay in line is what I'm trying to say. Okay. Yeah, be right back.